What's up, guys? Today we're diving deep into the emotional, dramatic, and action-packed world of Young Justice, a show where love matters just as much as saving the world. Unlike most superhero shows, Young Justice had the guts to explore its characters' relationships right down to their deepest, most painful moments. Today, we're definitively ranking the 10 most prominent and important couples in the series. This list includes relationships that started with lies, peaked with ultimate sacrifice, and absolutely broke our hearts with tragedy. Every single couple on this list teaches us a huge lesson about growing up and commitment. From the innocence of the original team to the complexities of adulthood, are you ready to see which pair is the emotional masterpiece of this show? Let's get into it. (10) Lagoon Boy and Miss Martian. This couple is the definition of a rebound relationship that formed during the Season 2 time skip when Magan and Connor were separated. Magan sought refuge with Lagoon Boy after feeling guilt and loneliness from misusing her psychic powers. Lagoon Boy, who had a simple, pure love for Magan, became her emotional safe space. However, their relationship was built on Magan's urgent emotional need to fill a void rather than deep mutual affection. While Lagoon gave Magan the confidence and attention she wasn't getting from a distant Connor, the foundation was shaky. Ultimately, this connection couldn't fill Magan's core emotional gap, proving it was more of a temporary fix than real love. It served a crucial plot purpose, highlighting Magan's complex feelings and Connor's jealousy during the separation. This brief fling showed us that no one can truly replace real love, and starting a new relationship to escape the past will always fail. Lagoon showed his maturity by accepting the breakup, recognizing Magan's true love lay with Connor. 9. Halo and Brion Markov. The start of this relationship was one of the most innocent and profound moments in the Outsiders season. Halo, a newly born entity with fluid gender identity, and Brion, a fugitive prince seeking justice, were both vulnerable souls. They agree together as new team members, finding solace in each other while trying to figure out their identities. Halo gave Brion emotional stability and purpose, and Brion accepted Halo for their new existence without judgment. But their ending was pure tragedy. Brion, corrupted by power and ego, ultimately betrayed Halo and the team. Brion's descent into darkness due to his royal ambition and inability to control his power destroyed their relationship. This arc was a strong warning that the pressure of power and ambition can poison even the purest of feelings. The failure of their relationship demonstrated that even deep love cannot always prevent a character's moral downfall. Their story serves as a major life lesson to the audience about prioritizing personal therapy and recovery. 8. Beast Boy and Perdita. This relationship unfolded in the later seasons and was, painfully, the most realistic. Perdita, the princess of Latava, provided Garfield, or Beast Boy, with normalcy and comfort, trying to pull him away from the dangerous hero life. Their relationship was filled with genuine teenage sweetness and mutual support. Perdita became Gar's anchor. But it eventually collapsed under the weight of Garfield's mental health struggles, specifically his addiction to VR games and his avoidance of grief. Garfield's behavior, driven by his depression, gradually alienated Perdita and led to their inevitable breakup. This couple reminded us that even in a healthy, loving relationship, unresolved personal issues, especially grief and PTSD, can lead to failure. Their separation highlighted the critical importance of mental health and showed that love alone isn't enough to heal deep psychological wounds. Their story serves as a major life lesson to the audience about prioritizing personal therapy and recovery. 7. Tim Drake and Wonder Girl. This couple is one of the most stable and healthiest relationships among the third generation of heroes, developing consistently over years. Tim Drake, Robin 3, brought meticulous planning and intellect, while Cassie Sandsmark, Wonder Girl, provided endless enthusiasm and a big heart, balancing their personalities. They fought side by side in the toughest missions, building their relationship on mutual trust and deep friendship. Tim helped Cassie develop her leadership skills, and Cassie reminded Tim that life isn't just about analyzing data.
Their dynamic is an ideal, low-drama example of teenage heroic love, progressing naturally without the massive betrayals or conflicts of other couples. This pair proved that they needed each other to find balance, and a stable romantic relationship contributes directly to the stability of the entire team. In the chaos of the Young Justice world, their relationship was a safe, reliable haven. 6. Nightwing and Oracle. This duo boasts one of the most enduring and deepest relationships in the entire DC franchise, founded on absolute trust and professional partnership. Dick and Barbara's connection transcended romance, becoming an emotional and operational partnership during their darkest times. When Barbara was paralyzed by the Joker and became Oracle, the team's mastermind, Dick stayed by her side, their love becoming a pillar for Gotham. Despite losing the ability to walk, Barbara never stopped being a hero, and Dick was consistently her emotional anchor and the one she leaned on. Their dynamic powerfully demonstrates how love can empower instead of cripple, and how vulnerability is a relationship's greatest strength. They trusted each other to handle the most dangerous missions and to keep major secrets for the greater good. This couple proved that true love is stronger than any trial, even a sudden life-altering disability, and served as a mature model for the team's leaders. Their partnership is the ultimate example of understanding and mutual respect in a long-term commitment. 5. Zatanna and Dick Grayson. This young, passionate relationship from Season 1 was brief but left an indelible mark on Dick's life. Zatanna and Dick were two rebellious, talented teenagers who quickly bonded over shared humor and adventure. However, Zatanna was forced to join the Justice League to save her father, Zatanna, ultimately separating her from Dick and ending their relationship. This separation immortalized their innocent love, turning it into a beautiful, lost ideal and a constant "what if" in Dick's mind. The strong bond and mutual respect they maintained into adulthood show that some loves remain sweet memories. Even after Zatanna moved on and started a family, Nightwing still trusted her implicitly and considered her one of his closest confidants. These two showed us how to remain friends when you're no longer lovers, cementing first love's special place. Their story was instrumental in shaping Dick's evolution from Robin to Nightwing, teaching him to sacrifice personal desire for the greater good.
4. Kaldur and Tula. Kaldur and Tula's initial relationship is the symbol of a forbidden, tragic love that defined Kaldur's character arc in Season 1. In Atlantis, Kaldur chose to serve the crown and join the team, creating distance. In his absence, Tula became romantically involved with their close friend, Garth. This heartbreak forced Kaldur into even greater emotional sacrifice, which he never confessed, focusing solely on his missions. This brief love was immortalized by Tula's tragic death on a mission, leaving a permanent scar on Kaldur's soul. Tula remained Kaldur's first love, and her memory fueled his moral strength throughout the series, solidifying him as a committed leader. This relationship taught us that some loves never truly die. They transform into a legacy that guides the hero through the toughest paths. Tula's death was a major catalyst for Kaldur's biggest missions, and even factored into his later self-discovery and sexual identity in Season 4. This tragedy added incredible emotional depth to one of the most stoic characters on the show. 3. Cheshire and Red Arrow. This is one of the most complex and compelling relationships of the entire series, built on absolute contrast and a passionate, forbidden love. The relationship between Lian Nguyen, a master assassin, and Will Harper, the Roy Harper clone and a hero, showed that two people from completely different worlds can deeply understand each other. They bonded over their complicated pasts, especially Will's struggle with his clone identity, finding acceptance in each other's chaos. The birth of their daughter Lian cemented their bond and proved that love can create a root for goodness, even in the heart of a villain. They made immense sacrifices to protect their family. Jade frequently left to continue her criminal life to keep Will and Lian safe from her dangerous world. Her frequent departures were driven by a desire not to taint Will and Lian's life, a twisted form of self-sacrifice. This relationship is a powerful symbol of redemption and the difficult struggle for a normal life under the shadow of a dark past. This couple proved that true love can overcome the biggest ethical and identity barriers, even if it's filled with pain and separation. 2. Superboy and Miss Martian. This couple is the alien heart of the series and a central pillar of the entire narrative, with their evolution spanning all 4 seasons. Connor and Miss Martian's story is about 2 alien beings searching for identity, finding each other, and forming a profound mental and emotional connection. Megan taught Connor how to feel and be a person, and Connor gave Megan the courage to accept her true form, her white Martian skin. Despite Megan's early psychic betrayals, their love proved strong enough to overcome major trust issues and intellectual differences. Their psychic link became a critical plot point. Megan even risked her sanity to save Connor from his comatose state, reinforcing their bond. They progressed from a simple acquaintance in Season 1 to an interspecies marriage in Season 4 and formed a true heroic family. This pair symbolizes the acceptance of difference and is the biggest story of dedication and loyalty in the entire series. Their wedding was a monumental milestone. The fate and future of the team are deeply intertwined with the stability and power of this iconic couple.
1. Kid Flash and Artemis. Undoubtedly, the crown jewel of Young Justice relationships belongs to this couple. Their arc is the most complete and emotionally devastating. Wally and Artemis's relationship went from heated rivalry and initial mistrust — Wally initially suspected Artemis in Season 1 — to absolute commitment in Season 2. They grew up together, supported each other, and were ready to retire from the superhero life to pursue a normal life and college degrees. Wally's heartbreaking self-sacrifice to save the world at the end of Season 2, witnessed by Artemis, solidified their relationship as an emotional legend. Wally's death changed not only Artemis, but the entire team forever. The later seasons were deeply affected by Artemis's grief. Their love became eternal through tragedy. Artemis played the role of a secret agent and spy, partly in Wally's honor. She eventually found closure through a psychic bond with Megan, allowing her to say a final, proper goodbye to Wally's spirit. Their story is the show's greatest lesson about loss, moving forward, and the enduring truth that real love never truly dies. So guys, you see how rich, deep, and impactful the romantic relationships are in Young Justice. We had over 100 lines of analysis for couples who saw the superhero world through the lens of the heart. Now it's your turn. Do you agree that Wally and Artemis deserve the top spot? Or do you think the depth of Connor and Megan's marriage or the tragedy of Kaldur and Tula should have ranked higher? Drop your comments below and tell me which couple stole your heart the most. If you loved this deep analysis, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Until the next deep dive, peace out.